Today we are going to start a new topic, decimals. Before going to start decimals, we have to remember some points regarding these decimals. First one is a decimal or decimal number is a fraction whose denominator is 10, 100, 1000 and so on. Already we know the fractions. Fraction has two parts, numerator and denominator. So if a fraction has denominator as 10, 100, 1000, for example 1 by 10, 2 by 100, 1 by 1000, 5 by 10,000, like this. If a denominator is either 10 or 100 or 1000 or any other which is power of a 10, then that fraction is known as decimal number. So here 1 by 2, 1 by 10 can be written as, here 1 by 10 means 0.1. Okay, 2 by 100 means 0.02. In the same way, 3 by 10,000 means 0.0003. Okay, so a decimal or decimal number is a fraction whose denominator is 10, 100, 1000 and so on. Now the second point, decimal numbers have two parts, whole part and fractional part. For example, 1.4 is a decimal number. Here 1 is a whole part, next point is a decimal point and 4 is a fractional part. Take one more example, 5.9. This is a decimal number. Together 5.9 is called as a decimal number. Here we have two parts for the decimal number. This first one, before the decimal point or left side of the decimal point, this is called as a whole part. This is called as whole part. And after the decimal point or right side of the decimal point, this one is called as a fractional part or decimal part. Decimal part or fractional part. Okay, so decimal has two parts, whole part and decimal part. So how can you identify the decimal number? By this decimal point. Okay, take one more example, 10.03. Here what is the whole part? 10 is a whole part and 03 is a decimal part or fractional part. Okay, now coming to the third point, the place value chart, as we move further to the right of the ones place, the place value next to the ones place is called the tens and the place value next to the tens is called hundreds. Already we know the place values. Once again we will remember the place values. Generally we will start from 1, tens, hundreds, like this we will go 1000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, like this. If you observe, the first place value is a ones. Okay, after the ones we are moving towards the left side. We are moving towards the left side. But in case of decimal number, we will move towards the right side. Towards the right side. So how we can move and what is the place value we will discuss now. So if you take ones here, ones left side, we'll take tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s like this. But from the right side of 1, after the 1 we will take 1 by 10. This is called as tenths. T-E-N-T-H, tenths. After tenths place we will take 1 by 100. This is called as hundreds. Hundreds. After that we will take 1 by 1000. This is called thousands place. Thousands place. Here it is simply tens and hundreds, thousands. But here we will add this th. Yes, tens, hundreds, thousands, like this. Okay, so like this we can represent a decimal numbers in the place value chart. In the place value chart, as we move further to the right of the ones place, the place value next to the ones place is called the tenths, and the place value next to the tenths is called as hundreds, and so on. Okay, next point, the digit just right of the decimal is at the tenths place. The digit just right of the decimal is, if you take one example as 5.6, okay, what we will know, this is a ones place and this is the decimal point. Now how can you say the place value of 6? Here the place value of 5 is 5 into 1, 5. Then how can you determine or how can you find out the place value of 6 here? So the number, the digit just right of the decimal is at the tens place. This is tens place, 1 by 10. So simply we can find out 6 into 1 by 10. 6 by 10 is the place value of 6 here. Okay. For example, 13.50 is. So 3 is in ones place, we know. Next 1 is in tens place. But what about 5? 5 is in tenths place. And 0 is in hundredths place. We will find out a place value. Simply we can multiply 3 into 1 plus 1 into 10 for the whole part. Now how to find out for the decimal part? 5 into 1 by 10 plus 0 into 1 by 100. Okay. Last point. Whenever we write a decimal number in which there is no whole part, we write a 0 at the ones place. For example, you don't have whole part for the decimal number, then don't write simply like 0.1, 0.10, 0.555. Don't write like this. If a whole part is not there, simply we can denote it by 0, 0.1, 0.10, 0.555. This is a fifth point. See, whenever we write a decimal number in which there is no whole part, we write a 0 at the ones place of the decimal number. If you know these points about the decimals, then the calculation part, whatever the simplifications we are doing for the decimals is very easy. These are very important points regarding the decimals.